Why do characters always yell at someone else to call 911? We all know Dude has a phone in his pocket. Great question, and you're right, Dude does have a phone in his pocket. But let's write this scene the way you think it should go, okay? So let's pretend we have a young woman. She's on top of a ladder, cleaning out the rain gutters to her house. The ladder wobbles. She falls to the ground. Her head hits a rock. Blood comes gushing out. Her arm gets all mangled, and she passes out. Okay, Dude comes out. He sees this. He's like, oh, my God. Reaches into his pocket. Doot, calls 911. Someone answers the phone. 911, what's your emergency? All that is boring. Seeing him dial, waiting for the person to pick up, hearing 911, what's your emergency? Boring. That's not good stuff, all right? Then Dude's going to get on the phone. He's going to say, oh my God, my girlfriend fell off a ladder. She hit her head on a rock. She's bleeding out. She broke her arm and now she's passed out. That's boring too, because we already know that. The audience already saw that. Why are you telling us what we saw? Boring, okay? Then the operator's going to say, don't worry, sir, an ambulance is on the way. Also boring. We know how 911 works. We don't need to hear that, okay? And then the operator's going to say, what's your address? And then Dude's going to say 1411 Main Street. Also boring. I don't need to know the address. I'm not coming to help. So the way the scene usually goes, like that scene is boring. I'm sorry, it is. It's stuff we don't need to know. The way the scene might go ordinarily is Dude runs out, sees her. Oh my God, someone call 911. Great. Now someone off camera will get all that boring stuff so we don't have to suffer through it. And then Dude's going to say, Stacy, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to hold the ladder. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry. Please don't die. I love you. Now that's all new information. The fact that Dude feels guilty because maybe he wasn't paying attention, or maybe he says this is the first time he realizes how much he loves her and he professes his love for her. This is all new information, and that's interesting to the audience, especially because it's so emotional, right? So all that stuff that you want to see, we call that pipe. And you only think you want to see it. You don't actually want to see it. So instead, someone else makes a phone call. Great question. For more screenwriting tips, I host a free monthly webinar. And to get on it, to be invited, the link is in my profile. Now, some people say, well, yeah, but you're a TV writer. I want to write movies, or I want to write novels or stage plays. Yeah, but this is all story stuff. Like this stuff applies to all kinds of writing. It doesn't matter where you're going to see it. All right? It's just good writing technique. For more, get on my webinar. I'll see you there. It'll be a Q&A during it as well, so you can ask some questions. All right, great question, though.